What's up, YouTube? It's Jacob with Side by Side Life, and as you can tell, the Can-Am has no front end. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I bought some new bushings because I had a little bit of wiggle in my upper A-arms, and so I thought I'd buy some new bushings, and yeah, it turned into a much bigger project than just bushings. But that's to come in a later video. So I got bushings from Raceworx, and then I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be in there tearing apart everything, you know, I'm going to update a few things on the front of the Can-Am. So I'm gonna let you guys figure out just what this is. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here, but in today's video, we're going to be putting the Raceworx Bombproof Gusset kit in. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a good one. Alright, guys. So here's the deal. After much frustration and maybe a little bit of cussing, I decided to go to Home Depot and buy new bolts, because these original bolts are 12 millimeters long. That doesn't work. 16 millimeter bolts, probably about perfect. So we're going to try to install these right now. Raceworx, if you're watching, thanks for the frustration. I love your products, but get the right size bolts. Come on, guys. All right, let's get this on. All right, so we're going to slide this guy up in here. Pull this out a skosh bit. All right, there's that. Put a little bit of Loctite on these so they don't go anywhere. Loctite on the other one. All right, let's test this guy out, see if it works. There's that. Oh, that's gonna work perfect. Oh yeah, that's gonna work slick. So you go through the front piece of the Raceworx Gusset kit into the back side. So go ahead and throw this guy through. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You buy new bolts. You buy new bolts. Go ahead and get this guy tightened on and be good to go. There we go. She is in there. That baby's not going anywhere. All right, guys, there's the front part right there. Now, start putting in this piece, which actually sits just like this. Then this piece here goes on the top. And what it does is it creates a brace between where the back of your A-arms are all the way across the top and connects the front. So it's like one solid piece after you put this on. So let's get this guy installed. All right, guys. So the next part of this install is installing this piece right here. And what it does is it sits just like this. You'll see 4 holes on your frame already. It mounts just like this. So we're gonna mount that on, and then we'll get the top piece on. This takes 4 washers, one on one side of the bolt, one on the other side. So you'll get it on, get it up here, get the bolt in, just like so. And then we'll get the other bolt in right there, just like that. So that is how that sits. Let me get the washers and the nuts, and we'll get them installed. First things first though, what I forgot was some Loctite. Make sure to put Loctite on these because you do not want this guy coming off or coming loose or anything like that. Make sure to put Loctite on. You don't need a lot of Loctite. A little dab will do you. I just do like the first 6 threads or so, a couple dabs, and that's all I do. I'll show you on this side actually. So pull this guy out real quick. Slide that there. So guys, this is all I do right here for Loctite. Just like that. Both sides on these bigger bolts, one side on the smaller bolts. That should be plenty to hold the nut where you need it. There we go. Just heard some snow fall off my shop. Like legit. Big piece, probably. All right, this seems like a pain in the neck right here. Just gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to stay out of the way so you guys can see, but my head might be in the way. Fold that guy down a skosh bit. Get my fingers in here. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. All right, guys, that side started. Get the other side on real quick. I was wondering what the heck was in the way on this side. It's just the brake caliper that I set here. Get that out of the way. Should be a piece of cake. Oh yeah, nice. That's way easy. What in the world is going on here? There we go. It's getting tight now. Okay. Well, that's all she wrote on that side. Hopefully you guys have a decent view. I'll move you a little bit. Hopefully that's an okay view. Go ahead and pull the brake caliper down on this side, throw it there. Like I said, I don't have the right size box wrench. That would make holding the backside quite a bit easier, but it is what it is. Gotta sometimes make things work. not too horrible. Slipped off. All right, we're close. All right, that's about all we got for tight. Okay. There's a back piece. Now all we need is the connecting piece where you connect the two. All right, guys, so it recommends using blue Loctite on these two bolts. I guess just in case you have to move it or remove it, because it does slide. It slides back and forth so that you can get it close to this front side. And when you tighten your A-arm bolts, you can actually suck this in so everything stays tight and is exactly where it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to install mine. I'm going to leave it loose for now because, like I said, I'm not done yet. I got more stuff in the mail. So I'm just going to install mine, and when I get the next part that you guys will see, that's when we'll get everything tightened up. Supposed to go. Bolt in. Okay, there's one. Get the other guy started here, and that's the end of the CT Raceworx Gusset kit. See if I can get my fat fingers over into that side. They don't make the clearances very, very big, but they do leave you enough room to get like a ratcheting wrench in there really easy. So that's the nice thing. All right, guys, like I said, I'm going to leave these halfway loose because I have more stuff to install. However, you can see that when this is all installed, that you have two flanges holding your A-arms, not just one. So it's not like a floating A-arm setup anymore. It's solid. I mean, it's super solid. You have two holding your uppers, you have two holding your lowers, you have two holding your uppers on the front side, and then when the back is done, you'll have two holding it right across the center member of your frame. So, you know, from what I can see, this thing looks like it's going to be pretty stout. It's awesome. I'm super excited. It was super easy to install, and to be perfectly honest, you don't have to take off the top like they tell you. I didn't have any trouble at all. Granted, I did have the rest of my car torn down pretty far to be able to get in here, but good project, fun. Guys, stay tuned for the next video because things are just getting crazier up here in the front of this car. Later. Well, guys, if you stayed to the end of this video, the Can-Am's getting a Halo 30 locker, and it's gonna be rad.